Fahrenheit 451 stars Michael B. Jordan, Michael Shannon, Sofia Boutella, and is written and directed by Ramin Bahrani, and is based on the book of the same name by Ray Bradbury. And this is a dystopian sci-fi drama film. And in the future, after a second civil war, most reading in America is confined to the internet called the Nine, and most books are banned except for emoji versions of the Bible, To the Lighthouse, and Moby Dick, in order to be burned by the firemen who are part of the ministry. And the ministry has become a fascist dictatorship that blames unhappiness, mental illness, and conflicting opinions on the reading of the wrong literature. So, Montag, which is Michael B. Jordan, is a firefighter from Cleveland, and he goes about his work without question, believing that by following in his dad's footsteps, he is serving and protecting society. This all changes when he meets a informant named Clarice, who makes him challenge his actions and convictions by sharing him some of the real history of America and the rise of ministry. When he decides to rebel and understand how the eels read, he comes to a realization that he now wants to read as well. And so he decides to help a rebel who has a plan to reproduce their information through animals. And he is eventually confronted by Captain Beatty, which is Michael Shannon, and he finds himself on the run. And so he has to confront Captain Beatty and stop him, and so he has to take this transponder and help it find its way to scientists in Canada, and also help the rebels out. This is a underrated film, okay? I don't know why this movie gets a lot of crap. I just don't understand the hate that this movie has gotten. I do understand the problems, and I do get the problems, which it becomes, at times, very predictable. You know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen to this one character. You know what's going to happen to this other character. The ending, I don't really care for. I don't really like the ending of this movie. And the ending is the weakest part of this movie. And it just takes me out of the film. This movie has some very slow spots, and it doesn't really need a lot of those slow paced moments. The film could have easily picked up its pace. And some of the writing at times is not very impressive, but neither is the characterization. And I feel like the characterization is another one of the weaker aspects in this movie. But other than that, you have some great direction, and the story is interesting. I like the story of basically books are illegal, and you have this one guy who thinks that things should change. I like the story. I like the direction. I like the visual style of the cinematography and the music. I really love the visual style of this movie. It's really well done. The music is very nice. I do like the music here. The music is very good. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. And the acting, of course, is really great from everyone. Everyone does a great job in this film. Michael B. Jordan, coming off of Killmonger this year and Black Panther. Woo! He is great in this movie. He is awesome in this film. Michael Shannon is great. He's putting in work this year, man. 12 Strong, Waco. Now this movie, like I say, Michael Shannon, he is an underrated actor, and he's great in here. Then you have a YouTube personality in here called Lilly Singh, and she's great in here. Laura Harrier does come in as the wife of Michael B. Jordan. Sofia Boutella, she's really great in this movie. Now, aside from the problems I did mention, were it being too predictable at times, the slow spots, and most of the writing not being good and more characterization, I feel like Fahrenheit 451 is one of the more underrated movies of the year, and I am going to give it a highly recommended. Let me know what you guys think about Fahrenheit 451 down below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? And I will see you guys in the next 2018 review.